Intuitive Machines is involved in establishing cislunar infrastructure and aiding deep space commerce, focusing on three core pillars: delivery services, data transmission services, and infrastructure as a service. They believe they hold a leading position in these areas. The U.S. government has expressed interest in returning to the moon as part of its strategic plans, which the company believes will be supported across parties due to increasing demand from various sectors for space exploration. Intuitive Machines aims to take part in this growth by offering reliable and cost-effective lunar missions on a regular schedule. They have already secured 4 CLPS awards and have successfully landed on the moon multiple times, including with their IM-2 mission, which set new records in terms of distance traveled and data transmitted. The company is focused on disrupting traditional economics related to lunar access through their approach that centers around 3 main pillars: delivery services, data transmission services, and infrastructure as a service. These services are designed to handle transportation and delivery of payloads, collection and processing of space-based data, and provision of space assets for tasks like navigation and system health monitoring. They aim to establish a strong foundation for a thriving cislunar and deep space economy, and believe their capabilities uniquely position them to drive innovation and support the establishment of profitable industries in space. Intuitive Machines works closely with various customers and partners, including the U.S. government, NASA, National Security Space, U.S. Department of Defense, and state governments. They provide access to the lunar surface, as well as cislunar data for science, technology, and infrastructure through their partnership with NASA under the CLPS contract program. Additionally, they offer transportation, data transmission, and infrastructure services to customers in the NSS sector, aiming to meet the growing demand for space economy development. Some of their customers include Columbia Sportswear Company, Nokia Corporation, Aegis Aerospace, Astroforge, European and Asian National Space Agencies, and a contract for lunar rover services from their largest international customer. They also have partnerships with satellite communication companies like Goonhilly for ground services support, Cesium Astro and CSIRO for LDN network support, and a global partnership team including AVL, Boeing, Fugro, Michelin, Northrop Grumman, and Roush to develop their moon-reusable autonomous crewed exploration rover, RACER, for the LTV contract. The business offers delivery services utilizing their proprietary lunar lander vehicles for CLPS contracts, flying NASA scientific equipment and commercial payloads to the lunar surface and supporting mission operations. They deliver experiments and technology demonstrations for both NASA and commercial customers. Their largest lander, the Nova-M, will use VR 3500 engines to carry approximately 5,000 to 7,500 kilograms of payload to the lunar surface. In addition, they have contracts with NASA and commercial payloads, rideshares contracted on IM-2, IM-3, and IM-4, as well as revenue from commercial sponsorships and content sales. The company's revenue streams are expected to include transportation and delivery of payloads in space, enabled by their proprietary engine technology. Data transmission services run through Intuitive Machines' Lunar Data Network, LDN, which consists of the Nova Control Center, NCC, the Lunar Telemetry, Tracking and Communications Network, LTN, and a constellation of Lunar Data Network satellites to be deployed as part of their NSN 2.2 contract award. They were awarded the sole NSN contract for communication and navigation services in the near space region, extending from Earth's surface to beyond the moon. This capability supports NASA's Artemis missions while introducing a scalable data service model, enabling enhanced video, telemetry, and autonomous navigation. The company will provide these lunar data and navigation services to NASA, NSS, commercial, and international customers, expecting to collect, transmit, and monetize data buys from various sources in cislunar orbits and on the moon's surface for future missions. Their network includes layered levels of protection against threats and is controlled through their Network Control Center, NCC, designed for 24/7 operations. The company's infrastructure as a service pillar focuses on providing essential systems and platforms for sustainable lunar exploration and commercial activity. Key areas include developing the LTV, Lunar Terrain Vehicle, to support NASA's Artemis campaign and other commercial endeavors. The LTV enhances crewed and robotic exploration capabilities by transporting scientific equipment, infrastructure, and lunar resources over long distances. Additionally, the company is driving the commercialization of the LTV for various lunar infrastructure needs, enabling scalable and flexible mobility solutions on the moon. To address the need for reliable power on the moon, They've collaborated with X Energy to develop a fission surface power (FSP) system that supports long-duration missions in harsh lunar environments. Intuitive Machines is also pursuing business opportunities outside their three core pillars by leveraging their unique technology platforms and engineering expertise. This includes working on the Jetson Low Power project with the Air Force Research Laboratory to develop a network of navigation beacons in cislunar space, requiring minimal support once deployed. They are also making progress in federal services contracts, providing access to NASA and opportunities for developing technologies important for the cislunar economy. In 2023, they were awarded the OMES-3 contract by NASA, focusing on spacecraft mechanisms and robotics. And in 2024, they were selected as an awardee under OASIS Plus. Competition primarily comes from established players like Lockheed Martin and Blue Origin, as well as newer competitors such as Astrobotic and Firefly Aerospace in their addressable market. For contracts like CLPS and LTVS, other companies include Lunar Outpost, Astrolab Venturi, Kongsberg Satellite Services, KSAT, Swedish Space Corporation, SSC, and Telespazio. The company operates through direct sales and an extensive customer and partner network across various regions. Their sales team is responsible for contract renewals, relationship maintenance, new business acquisition, and capturing government contracts. They prioritize working closely with customers and partners to enable their success in the industry by offering services such as payload delivery, data relay, orbital services, lunar surface infrastructure, and space products. The company's research and development team is integrated across their engineering organization to create fully integrated systems that reduce time to market. Their R&D scope includes optimizing capital structure and developing proprietary technology platforms. They continue to invest in R&D for Survive the Night and lander design improvements to make their platform more accessible. The marketing team employs a multi-channel approach to increase brand awareness, position, and communicate value across key audiences and vertical markets. They also work with industry influencers and media outlets to drive interest through blogs, social media, and video, aiming to capture the entire market opportunity beyond NASA and US DoD, including commercial aerospace and non-traditional customer segments. They source raw materials and components from reputable suppliers while maintaining quality control processes. The company has a leased integrated manufacturing facility in Houston, Texas, which serves as their Lunar Production and Operations Center, LPOC. This facility features advanced production spaces for building lunar lander components and other aerospace operations. Additionally, they have facilities in Glen Burnie, Maryland, focusing on mechanisms and robotics, and a 16,000 square foot lunar data analytics facility in Phoenix, Arizona. For more on Intuitive Machines and other companies, follow Ascencore. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.